Hey everyone, how's it going? It's John. Welcome back to the channel. My friends call me Turn Riches 85 here. Today, we're going to be working on a self-propelled mower that belongs to a coworker of mine. He told me at work the other day he was having problems with his mower, that he would try to crank it up and it'd start up and then it would die out. So I kind of know what the symptom is, but we're going to go through it anyway just to make sure here. He's a good friend of mine. I worked on his mower last year, but I never made a video on it. So I figured, why not pull the camera out and make a video on it, me working on it. So I'll show you guys right now. You guys are probably already saw the thumbnail what it looks like, but I'll show you guys anyway. So here it is. It's a Cub Cadet, or Carol would say Scrub Cadet, sc500z with the caster wheels, rear self-propelled drive. There. It's got the typical, you put, you try to crank it, it would start up. Here, it didn't want to crank up. It did it, and then it stopped doing it. But I'm going to show you. It is got a full tank of fuel in it. Right there. Full tank of fuel. Right there. Oil is a little dirty, but not, terribly dirty. I did wipe it off before and check it. It probably could use another oil change, but he told me to sharpen the blade on it too as well for him. There, he's had this thing a while, so of course the paint's peeling off of it and all that stuff. But typical mower, this kind, the MTD brand. It's like the Honda clone engine there. And then while he told me about this mower not working, he told me about another mower he actually gave me, because he said he was going to take it to the dump if he didn't, and I try to save a mower I can't possible, so I didn't want him to take it to the dump. So he gave me this mower right here. We sell these at our Walmart, the Black Max version. It's got the Polymax deck, so it's it's plastic, so it's not going to rust. But he said he hit a rock with this one and bent the crankshaft, and it kind of threw oil a lot, so I don't know if it can be saved. I'm going to try my crankshaft straightener and see if that'll work. We'll see if we can get that fix. What I like about it, it's the mow and stow technology. The handles fold down. You take this tab, this one, take that one, like there, you pull them to the side. This handle lays into these hooks right there, and then the feet are right here for it, and you can raise it up in the air to save space. And it's a self-propelled one, so we'll see if we can get this one going there, if possible. I had a friend actually give me some attachments that they had on their Black Max one because they didn't want it. I don't know why. It had the side chute and the mulch plug, which this one has the mulch plug. But anyway, what we're working on is this mower right here. And we're going to see, I'm going to show you guys what is going on with it. I got some starting fluid with upper cylinder lubricant we can put in there to try to spray in there too. So let's camera around here. Let's start turning some wrenches. Let's figure this mower out and fix it for my friend. Okay, I got you guys out there in the open. Let me see if it'll start up. It did the other day, but me and my mom tried to force feed it. I tried to force feed it to try to see if we can get that run and try to do it that way without taking the carburetor off, but probably gonna have to. So let me see if it'll try to crank up. Okay, see what it's doing right there? All right, let me take this air cleaner off right there. Like I said, he hadn't really used it much, because look, air filter still clean. So let me get this. I'm not going to use I got carburetor spray, but I got this starting fluid with upper cylinder lubricant. I don't know why I keep butchering that. Anyway, I sprayed in the throw of the carburetor. There. And we'll see, I'll show you guys what it's doing. Of course, it'll do the typical, start and die. so it's not getting fuel. So more than likely the main jet is clogged up on it. Now there's two ways we can do this. I can drop the bowl, which I probably will. I might try to do that without taking the whole carburetor off. So first, so let me go ahead and get my tools, and it's probably a metric, so it's probably a 10. More likely to get that off. We'll drop the bowl and then we'll see what we can find from there. Okay, so I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, I got you guys set up here. I got on jack stands. I took the spark plug boot off for safety, and I got my hemostats over there to keep any more fuel to come out. So I'll go ahead. Get some gloves on real quick here, and let's see if we can pop this thing off of here real quick. Normally, any other time I don't mind getting my hands dirty, but with fuel, it's kind of a pain in a way. So let me see. Oops. Let's see if we can get this to not cause any problems. Looks like the valve cover's leaking. Let's see. Nope, other way. I got one of these. It's a off-brand 10, but it's a gear wrench like, but it's a swivel one. It's kind of neat. It should be a 10 to pop this bad boy off of here, and it is. I'm gonna try to catch the fuel because I want to see what's in here. I don't think we're gonna catch it. Oh no, it's already brown. I already see. No, let me catch it. I think I see the problem. I saw brown come out of that bowl as soon as I did that. I was trying to catch it, but I couldn't. Let me put it this way, look. I don't know if you guys can see it on the gloves. I think we found our problem. But that's not coming off of there. Alright, let's see if we can get this off of here real quick. Pop this bad boy off of here. This bolt is not moving. Okay. I was going to catch the fuel, but never mind now. Okay. Oh, good Lord of mercy. I think I found the problem. Let me get this bowl gasket off here. We don't want to ruin that. We got to try to save that. I think I found the problem. That's a good old ethanol fuel. I need to take a picture of that and send it to him. Ugh. Surprising enough, the rest of the carburetor don't look that bad underneath there. Ugh. It's just caked on. I'm going to try something real quick. See if we can get that thing cleaned up. Oh, that's going to be some work. I'm going to see what I can do on this. So let me see if I can work some magic here and see if we can get that thing to clean up. I'm going to try to run some wire underneath there. See if we can knock that main jet clean somehow. We might have to take the carburetor off anyway. But if we don't have to, I'm not going to. So let me get some brushes. Let's see if we can clean this thing up. All right, let's see if we can try to save this thing. I got some carburetor spray we can use. Always wear your safety glasses when you do, because you never know. Trust me, I've been there where I sprayed it in my face. And it's not pretty. So let's get all that mud out of there. I'm going to try a brass brush first. I was going to cut the camera off, but I'm like, no, I'm going to bring you guys along for me cleaning this. It's an old brass brush. It's on its last leg, so I just keep it, you know, for stuff like this. I got my steel brush there too, if it's that worse, but let's see. All right. I'm not saying I'm a miracle worker. I don't even know if he's got fresh fuel in here, honestly. I almost want to get a sample and see what he's got in there. I forgot to ask him that. He actually lives right up the road from me. Probably about less than a mile up the road from me, going the other direction. So he don't live that far from me. Stuff. So let's see. Let's see if we can get this thing cleaned out the best way possible. There's a lot of crap in here. Let's see. Let's try this. Try the steel brush. I was trying to use a brass brush on there, but I got an ultrasonic cleaner, but I try not to use it if I don't have to. It's just a lot of crud. It's not coming off of there really easy. Well, that's kind of working if I do that way. Let's see. Like I say, we ain't performing no miracles, but I'm gonna have to get this cleaned the best I can in order to run this through. I'm gonna keep working on that, and we'll see if I can get that cleaned a little bit better, because I gotta get in there and get some picks and stuff and knock all that stuff out. So I'll show you guys after I get through. Okay, this is about the best I can get that bowl to be cleaned out. I tried scraping it, but it's starting to pull more stuff off of it, so I kind of left it alone, but that's the best I can get it without, you know, doing any more damage to it. So that's there. That's cleaned out the best we can get it. And that's way better than what it looked like before. So here's my next plan of attack. I got an old Tupperware container here, Rubbermaid if you guys want to know. But I got this. I'm gonna get you guys this way. Get you guys right there. We're gonna get a sample. I want to see what this fuel looks like here. I want to get this. I want to see a clean sample. Hold on, let me get this thing. Have my air compressor out here, so I'm gonna get it underneath here. Let's see if I can get any gas to come out of here. Okay, well, it's coming out of there. I already see water coming out of it already. Okay. Let's just get a sample out of it and just see what it does. But I already see some water in it already. It's floating around there. So we're probably going to have to take this and take that fuel out of there. More than likely. And it's already starting to cloud up. So pinch it off. Show you guys what we got going on here. Okay, if you guys can see, right there. See that right there on your left side of your screen? I'll give you a better shot. Let's see. Right where I'm pointing at. Right there. You see all that? That's all water. Right there. So I'm pretty sure. I mean, it smells like gas. I got a feeling it's gas is not all that great in here. Whoops, sorry. So what we need to do is, I hate when the gas drips off there like that. It ruins the paint. Let's I'm gonna have to drain this whole tank out. Man, he almost has a full tank. Some of it smells fresh. Let me pour this out again. Let's get another sample. Let's see what it does this time. Maybe we get the water out of there. Let me lower it down real quick. Let me lower it down real quick. We're good. See what comes out of there, fuel-wise. It's cloudy up. I think we're just gonna have to. Yeah, it's got water in it. We're just gonna have to just drain this out. There's no roundabout ways. I just see water keep coming out as we keep pouring some out of there. I see water just keep going and going and going and going. Now, could we filter that out? We probably could. But I think we're just going to put fresh fuel in there. It is not looking great, the gas out of there, so. Get you guys. Pinch it off again. There's a bunch of water in here. Let's just get rid of this gas. And we'll just get some fresh fuel in here and then see if we get this thing to run. But I'm going to clean out that main jet while we're at it, too. So, let me get it up here real quick. We're going to do this in real time. Get you guys over here. Let's try to spray in here and see how this looks. I like that. Got the straw stuck in there. Okay. Just gonna try to let's try something here. Okay, maybe that will work. I'm gonna go ahead and drain that gas out. We're gonna get some fresh fuel in here, and I think we might be okay. So let me go do that. All right, yeah, time to get a little stool sample. Pulled the gas tank off of here. This jar is dirty. It's an old pickle jar. My mom always, when we were already eating something, she's always saving these jars for me because I use them for what I do here. You know, actually, that's gonna take too much time. Oh. All right. I'll take that gas tank out here in a little bit and I'll blow it out with my air compressor. I had to take some bolts off the top, little nut things, and fix that. Oh, okay. See, this is the gas clouded up right there. See, it's all clouded up. And this is already clouding up already, so yeah, see, there's no hamburger dill chips and going in back in that jar. All right. See what I had to do? I had to pull all that off there to get that. I had to take the air box off in order to get to it too. So now it's time to clean this thing out. I'm gonna blow it out with air compressor, carb spray. I'm gonna dry all this out. I'm gonna hook back up everything back up on there and see if we can get this thing fixed. So I'll be right back after I clean this thing out. All right, let's get Humpty Dumpty back together again. Took my air compressor out. I cleaned this out. So should be good to go there. So just need to hook this back up again. Let's get this on here. Underneath there. Put that on there as well. Wait a minute. Hang on, I just saw something I didn't like. Okay, there's some little debris there I didn't like. I cleaned that out off that nozzle of that carburetor. So I put this on here and get my pliers, 90-degree pliers. Go ahead and hook that up. Here, let me get that on there a little bit more. There we go. Take this, put that on there, like so. Make sure I get this on here correctly. Get it on the studs. There we go. Get the air box back on here. The gasket did come off, but I was able to put it back on there. So, there we go. I took the little nut things out, they're 10 mil. So put that on there. Like so, put that bolt back on there. Bolt. Coworker. So So yeah. Anyway, get this on here like so. Good and tight there. Go ahead and get this back on here for the recoil assembly. These are two 10mm nuts that go on here also. Could have brought out the power tools, but I just figured bring out the hand tools today. Got my socket Stanley set out here I'm using. Like so. Got that back on here. I think I'm confident we got this thing fixed, boys and girls. I'll put that back on there in a little bit. All right. I just need to put the air box back on. And then we got to put the carburetor bowl back on too. So let's get you guys over here so you guys can see me. Go ahead and get that back on here while I'm thinking about it. Go ahead and grab the carburetor bowl gasket. While we're here, clean that little bolt off there. So let me grab this. See if I can do this from underneath. Fortunately, you guys are not going to be able to see. Make sure I get that lined up correctly. Go ahead and get this bolt started. I got it where the drain's facing out. So you don't want this. You want this snug. You don't want this like torque setting tight. So it stops right there. I think we're good to go. All right, I'm gonna get it on the ground. I'm gonna get some fuel to put on it, and we're gonna see if this thing fires up. So, bring you guys back in a little bit. Okay, before we start anything, let me. I got everything buttoned up. Well, let me just check the oil on here, just to be sure. We're golden. Now I gotta sharpen the blade. Okay, so that's where he's at on the oil. He's on the high part, which is actually where it's supposed to be. It's just dirty. I don't know if he's looking for an oil change right now. It's not like terrible dirty, but it needs to be changed. So these are caster wheels. You have to take them off to lower them down. I'm just going to raise this one side up a little bit, so it's not all the way on there. So carburetor's buttoned back up. It's been drained out. Let me throw some fuel in here. We'll throw a little bit in here and then we'll see how it goes. Let's try that mount. I don't want to put too much in there if we got to take the carburetor off. and do a full cleaning on it. So let's give it a minute to see if it's the carburetor bowl. I didn't check, the float looked like it was working, so we're going out on a limb here on that. Let me take you off of here. Let's look at it real quick. See if we notice anything. I don't see anything dripping. That's a good sign. Get you guys back here on the perch. All right. Let's let me hook up the spark plug real quick. Okay. I do sharpen the blade, which I'll probably just do that off camera. It's no big deal. Okay, I got my, I got this with me now to hold this back. So let's see, it should fire up. It's an auto choke, so it should be one pull. So here we go. Not bad, boys and girls. Well, we'll start up again though. All right, I'm gonna let this run for a little bit, and I'll bring you guys back. So I'll bring you guys back in a few seconds. All right, before we wrap this up, I'm gonna do the last thing he wanted me to do on here, which would be the blade sharpened. So let's see if I'm right. It should be a 5/8. I think I worked on it last because I see the anti-seize on it. There. So that's the blade. I think eventually he's going to need a new one, but it still cuts. So I'm gonna have to tell him eventually he's gonna need a new one. So, but we'll try to sharpen it best we can. Here. Yeah, I put the anti-seize on there. I see it. I know I worked on it. All right. Safety goggles on when you're doing something like this. You don't want metal shavings coming after you. So I got my flap disc 60 grit. Not that sharp. I got it where it needs to be. I mean, it's not the best. You know, eventually it's gonna have to be replaced. There's not too much more left, especially on this side. This is where it mainly gets cut at. But I went all the way across it anyway, just to be sure. There, because I know this side is the part that normally gets the grass hit by it. But I figured go ahead and do it. So let's let me check the balance on it. Here, so let me bring you guys over here real quick. You guys follow me to the shed. I know I got one of those plastic levelers for the blade, but good old nail on the shed here. It's right here, so I'll put it right here. Let's see. That looks even to me. It's not moving. Let's try it on the other side, make sure. Okay, now on that side it's moving. Oh no, it stopped. Well, of course the wind's blowing today too. Don't help matter, so make sure it's on there straight. Looks like it's a little off, isn't it? Huh? Could be because of the grass that's on it too. Let's see, let's hold it straight again. Can't take too much more material off of there. I got it lined up even? Yeah, it's even. Might have to take some more off of it. Well, the wind's not helping matters either, so. That actually looks, I think it's alright, honestly. It might be just the wind blowing it. Okay. Anyway, you guys follow me back over here real quick. Oh, yeah. The truck is, I end up selling it. I'll explain it here in a minute. What happened. You guys probably noticed now it's gone because it was parked right there. But I'll explain it to you guys in a minute here. Let me get through what I'm doing here. So we got this done. Let me go ahead and switch batteries on this real quick. I'll tell you guys the story of Big Red. What happened? So let me put this on here real quick. Alrighty. Let's see how she sounds now. There. That's still there? Yeah. I'm about to change the battery out pretty soon, but for what we're doing here. Alright, let's see how it does now with the blade on there. It does have that little surge at the beginning when it first starts up, and then it clears up. I don't know when's the last time he ran this thing though, so. I think it's good enough. I might throw a little bit of sea foam in there just to be on the safe side. So let me end this video here, but let me explain to you guys what happened. All right, guys. Before I end this video out, you know, we got this running. It probably needs you know, no, I know we cleaned out the main jet, but probably the idle circuit is probably need to be cleaned out as well, which I skipped that step. But I might throw some sea foam in there just to be on the safe side anyway on it. But I don't think it's going to use it too much longer. We're in September right now at this video, so we are going to probably, my phone's ringing, I'll answer it in a little bit. Anyway, it's in September right now, so we are he's probably not going to be using it too much longer, but I'm just going to tell him when I go back to work to just make sure he drains the fuel out, or run the fuel out for it there, and all that. But anyway, you guys, like I said, you guys noticed as I was walking back with you on that last bit, you guys probably saw the truck was gone. I ended up selling Big Red. I was trying to get what I originally paid for it, just to see, just to test the waters. I put on there what happened to it. I did have somebody offer me $500 for it, and they drove all the way down past Russellville, Kentucky to come look at it. Well, he started looking at it when he came to the house the other night. He started noticing, you know, hey, he goes, hey, there's a lot of stuff that's not lining up on this truck. He goes, I thought the truck was a lot straighter than I thought it was going to be from the pictures. So, you know, he started noticing stuff wasn't lined up. And I can't remember, I think it was a couple of years ago back, I did a video on it at my old house. I got into a wreck with Big Red, and the back end got hit. Well, I'm not going to lie to somebody and not tell them what happened. I told them I got into a wreck with the truck, and, you know, it kind of bent the frame a little bit. The frame bar on the back where the bumper hooked up. So he looked at it, and, you know, it was severely kinked. So this is where the price got down severely on this one. He noticed it, and he's like, we started talking for a little bit, and he's like, I don't want to buy it because of that. He goes, I'll just buy it because of the engine. So unfortunately, I didn't get $500 for it. You guys are probably going to tell me I shouldn't have took it, but I had to get it out of here because I couldn't fix it. I couldn't afford to fix the transmission on it, let alone I don't have the time to sit there and try to find a transmission for it right now. He offered me $350 for the truck. I didn't want to take it, but it was doing no good sitting here, and I know you guys are going to tell me I shouldn't have done that. So I know on the comment section, you guys are going to tell me I shouldn't have took $350 for the truck. I should have took $500 for the truck, or at least $400 for the truck. But I just couldn't. I need to start finding another truck, and that's going to be in the way. Either way, I'd had to sell it, whether I took it to the junkyard or not. But I didn't want to take it to the junkyard because it ran. So unfortunately, you know, it was a sad day. I hated to see it go because he couldn't. This is how bad it was. I thought it had 4 gears. He tried to drive it up his ramp of his trailer. It got halfway and it stopped. It wouldn't move anymore. So transmission was completely shot. Not only did it not have reverse, it hardly had any forward gears to push up on the trailer. So he had to winch it on there. He didn't have a mechanical power winch. He had one of those ratchet ones he hooked up to the trailer to ratchet it up, which, surprisingly enough, in neutral it went up there. So I signed the title over. I had to sign an affidavit for him because in Kentucky you had to have an affidavit on there when you're buying cars out of state. So I had to sign that for him, and I didn't want to get $350 for it. Like I said, honestly, I didn't want to, but I had a lot of people sitting on a Facebook Marketplace offer me almost $400, not even that. Somebody even tried to get on there and try to offer me an Xbox and a mud mower for it. I need the cash right now. The cash is going towards another truck. So I'm still looking for another truck as we speak. It's just I can't find one without them having any problems with it. in my price range. When they're in my price range of what I want to spend. Here's the one thing I don't want to have to do. I have to dip into something I don't want to through work in order to get another truck, because I don't want to take a loan out. So unfortunately, I'm not making enough through videos at the moment to sit there and use money from that. So unfortunately, and I haven't really sold anything enough to, because everything I've sold this year I've had to go towards bills. So unfortunately, I can't do that. So but anyway, I'll get it sorted out. So just keep me in your thoughts there of finding another vehicle, another truck. So I'm still looking. So anyway, the main video was we got the mower fixed for my coworker Denny there. I forgot to mention his name. His name is Denny there. So I got that worked out for him. I got this blade sharpened for him. And then you guys, like I said, now Big Red is gone. And now there's more room in the driveway. So it's not really taking up space. So got that all sorted out. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Like, share, subscribe. And keep on turning those wrenches, everybody. I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all take care. Catch.